So you can start from, so this is like a dichotomous key for doing texturing. You can just follow the steps. So does the soil form a ribbon? So it asks, place the ball of soil, go ahead and read it.
Place the ball of soil between thumbs and four fingers, gently pushing the soil with the thumb, working it into the ribbon. Form a ribbon of uniform thickness and width. Allow the ribbon to emerge and extend over the four fingers, breaking from its own way.
Yeah. Okay. So the next question is.
So now, does the soil form a ribbon?
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely. So yeah.
If yes, does soil make a weak ribbon less than 1 inch long
No.
before breaking?
That's longer than 1 inch.
No.
Okay. So no, if it's no, then let's go this way.
Second,
Does soil make a medium ribbon 1 inch to 2 inch long before breaking?
No.
No. So now, does the soil make a strong ribbon 2 inch or longer before breaking?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is a really long ribbon. Yeah, you can see how sticky that is. And so it's soil. The primary
Clay.
particles of soil are sand, silt, and clay.
Yeah.
And the sand, of course, is the gritty part. That's the part you can feel the grit. The silt is when it's dry, it's kind of powdery, like bread flour. And the clay is sticky. Clay is what
It's some clue.
sticks to your hand and makes your fingers stick together. And
Yeah, you can use this soil for making cups, right?
Yes.
So-
really kind of ceramic.
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
fact that this holds together so well
glue.
indicates it has a lot of clay in it.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now we're over here.
Yeah.
And what's the next one?
So excessively wet is soil, a small pinch of soil in your palm,
Okay.
the palm of your hand, and rub it with your forefinger.
Bunu
There's no
yapıp
water.
ne yapacak?
All right.
Bundan ne yapacak?
Analiz ediyor işte.
Analiz ediyoruz toprağı. Hı hı.
Nasıl
I
diye.
should have a little bit of water in this, but
So,
Don't
does,
need that.
does soil feel very gritty?
so for this I squeeze it. And it's good to have it really wet for this so you can squeeze it easily. But
It's already too wet, right? Too wet because of the weather?
well, it was perfect for making the ball, but for this part, I just want to press it
Okay.
between my fingers,
So,
and it doesn't feel
small.
highly gritty. If I could feel a lot of particles, that would be sand. Then it would be sandy.
Okay.
So now,
So
does it
this
feel
isn't
very
a
smooth?
sandy clay.
It's not sandy, right?
No. So we go to the next one.
Does it feel very smooth?
Smooth, yes. Smooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's obviously smooth, sir.
Not very, I mean,
Yeah, I'd say
not
it
that
feels.
smooth, but
Some
somehow, to some extent it is, yeah.
grit in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, not super, not that,
Fine little
like,
stony.
that softness or smoothness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Smooth.
Oh, come on, you can win it.
Yeah, I would say probably yes. It does feel very smooth. So what does it say then?
Then it's silty clay.
Okay, so maybe a silty clay. So it's probably somewhere between a clay soil and a silty clay soil. But
Silti ne oluyor kız? Türkçesindeki silti ne?
Şey alüvyol
Tuzlu değil
toprak.
mi?
Ha.
Yok
Tuzlu
yok
değil.
alüvyol toprak gibi bir şey var. Türkçesi öyle bir şey.
so what that
Evet,
means
yazıyorum.
is
Kirli
This-
toprak diyorum.
water has a hard time going through clay. And what that means is for plants that need really good drainage, this soil is a problem because water doesn't percolate very well through this. And so it's especially important to be growing lots of cover crops and adding compost to this. And so the fact they have a lot of cover crops around here, that's a really good thing because you can't change the texture of soil. They're always going to have a clay soil here. And that's why having lots of organic matter to add into this clay
You
soil.
say in time, or we will, the soil will increase these cover crops will increase the
Organic
fertilization of the soil.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because the organic matter gets into the between the clay and it helps open up these clay particles are really tiny and that's why water has a hard time penetrating through clay.
Okay.
This
And-
texture suited for which vegetables?
Yeah.
Most vegetables don't like a heavy clay soil. Almost any vegetable will have difficulty with this. And that's why the more organic matter you can add to the soil, the better.
Some sand, something like that.
Yeah, sand, but just organic matter is a good thing.
And,
So-
maybe the other thing, most of the time, like the farmers use the raised bed.
Mhm.
So if if we have this kind of soil texture, we need to have like a raised bed.
That's
So
a great
that,
idea.
That improves
Above the actual soil
the
to make an
drainage.
artificial bed of
It
extra
helps
soil
improve
with
the
exactly.
drainage, especially when you fill that raised bed with lots of organic matter, compost and things. But the good thing about clay, I mean, it's not all bad. The good thing is that it does hold lots of moisture, and it also holds on to nutrients.
Yeah. Also, it protects the underground water, right? Because it closes maybe the soil, so it will not evaporate. Maybe is that true?
Of course, in protecting the
Underwater.
underground water, it also it tends to prevent water from percolating, infiltrating into the ground so well.
But
Also.
the land texture is depends on the weather, right? Geography. In Mongolia, for
Yeah.
example, we have not too much this
Oh,
texture.
Yeah,
We have more dry but also it's
maybe
dark,
sandier.
sandy, but it's mostly black land
Oh, yeah,
texture.
yeah.
But it's the brown.
Oh, yeah.
And also that's why it's not too heavy. It's
Much lighter. Maybe siltier.
no
More
salt.
sand.
Yeah, more sand. And also, actually, in Gobi Desert, there are lots of the sand.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that olive trees like this kind of soil.
I
Maybe.
think so.
More
olive-
clay
olive.
soil.
Yeah, olive trees.
I think
I think so.
They
strong
might
roots,
be tolerant
Because-
for it.
strong,
Yeah.
strong roots, and
I'm not sure.
I think a strong root and some trees can be suited for this.
I think
Yeah.
rice
texture.
as well.
What's that?
Like
Rice.
green
Rice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
well,
water.
you know, where they grow rice,
Yeah.
they you know,
They like this soil.
compact the
Yeah,
soil
yeah.
to hold they make
Yeah.
This
So
is
they
great
make
for
pools,
rice.
right? They make pools.
Yeah.
With this clay, they make pools, so the water cannot, pass this ground. So
Yeah,
it
they
holds the
water
water.
to sit.
So it will be suitable for the rice.
Rice is different from most vegetables because rice doesn't mind waterlogged soil.
Yeah,
Whereas-
it's a lot of water.
For most vegetables, they would die if it was waterlogged, like for a rice paddy. But yeah, rice is a great crop for clay soils like this. Another thing is, as organic matter builds up in the soil from compost and cover crops, this will get gradually get darker in color.
Yes.
Right now it's quite light and brown, but it'll get blacker because the organic matter tends to be dark
Change
in
the
color.
color?
Yeah,
Ah.
and that's a way of
In which
determining.
condition it's get into the black?
Well, with more organic matter.
In that case, in Mongolian land, it's also organic because they are all lands texture is black, mostly.
Is there? Yeah, possibly.
Also, sir, there are different kind of clays. There are black clays,
Sen
white
sorsana
clays,
bana.
right?
Red.
Red
There,
clays.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh,
I think it also maybe is that also because of the organic matter
no,
inside?
that's probably more the
Yeah.
It's
mineral
more the born
composition.
materials. In Gobi Desert, there are lots of the red lands.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, actually, it's
Yeah.
the ancient time. It's the born land.
Do you
That's
have
why
that?
it's the stone. Everything's the red.
Rato.
And
Rato,
also like
Rato.
mostly
Red soil.
like for
You
black,
know,
Red
like,
soy clay.
black
Where
clay
where
soil,
we lived in
they have
Nepal,
high
it was
amount
all
of
called
iron.
Rato.
I don't
Rato
know if you
mud.
see
Well,
like,
in
during
certain
the
regions
summer
that I haven't
season,
been
there is a big
probably that's why I
crack
don't
in
know,
the-
but yes, we have.
in the
When
soil.
Yes,
you can
red
consider
like
you
soil.
can see
when
that
it
there
gets
is a crack,
wet,
like in the
Oh.
you
so
can't
that shows
even
like
walk.
there is
Yes.
Like ice.
So strong, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Slippery, slippery.
You know,
Yeah.
where I grew, where I
Yes,
grew up,
like
it was like
this, 'cause
majority
it's
of
just
all.
so slippery.
It was where I grew up,
Yeah.
majority.
Majority of land was like that.
Yes, so
And
Let's, let's
Sir,
go
there are
there
some
and-
questions in the
when it's
Instagram.
wet,
They ask for